Hey, if hard selling isn't your thing, you're in the right place. You believe in your products, you just don't want to push. And honestly, people, well, they're tired of pushy sales pitches. They don't want pressure, they want help. And they want clarity. So there's a better way. Be less salesy and teach more. We want to help you shift from salesperson to wellness educator. Today, I'll show you 3 simple shifts that help people buy without you feeling salesy. And it starts with having a growth mindset. So what's a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset? Well, a fixed mindset says, I'm either good at this or I'm not. Mistakes mean I failed. Feedback, well, feels like criticism, so we tend to avoid challenges. Now, a growth mindset, on the other hand, says I can get better with reps. Mistakes are information and feedback is fuel, so we try, learn, and adjust. Progress is the goal. So think in reps or repetition, not just results. Every video that you make, every post that you post, every chat that you have, that's a rep. And reps build skill, and skills build confidence. And it's okay to make it small and steady. Maybe just 10 minutes learning in the Wellness Educators Academy, for example. Maybe you just share a helpful resource to one of your prospects or clients. Or maybe you're having a caring check-in with one of your existing customers. So consider using this weekly rhythm. Make a plan, then get out there and post, and then pivot. Plan with your marketing hub. For example, maybe the Social Marketing 365 content capsule. You post something, and then you might pivot from the feedback that you get. No drama, just data. And here's a big one. Talk to yourself kindly. I'm practicing, I'm getting better. Consistency beats intensity. The second one, to have the educator's mindset, is educational advocacy. You want to lead with education, not pressure. Your job is to make wellness simple and doable. And what's the easiest way to start? Well, your weekly wellness show. You may not know this, but each week we upload a ready-to-read show script inside your marketing hub so that you can go live with confidence. Teach a useful idea. The other great thing about the wellness show is it lets everyone know what's going on with your educational ecosystem and in your community, and then you're going to offer a free resource. For example, you could use soft bridges like, hey, you want today's replay? Comment replay, and I'll send it. Or prefer a 3-minute video? Type video, and I'll share the link. You get the idea. When people learn from you, they tend to lean in and they trust you, and trust invites curiosity. And curiosity opens the door to your solutions, but it's on their timeline. Education opens the door and empathy invites them in. So we connect in content, but we transform in conversation. All right, the third mindset for the wellness educator is empathetic connection. Empathy starts in your content. You're naming the struggle. You're letting them know that I understand you, and you're normalizing it. And then offer a hopeful next step. That's how we create the content for you with this in mind. For example, if afternoons crash your energy, you're not alone. Here's a simple swap that helps. That builds relatability. But the deepest shift, well, it happens in person. For example, a coffee chat, a quick Zoom or a FaceTime, short phone call. All right, so use this 3-step flow. Listen, reflect, and equip. For example, where do you need help, right? Is it sleep? Is it energy? Is it stress? Where is this coming from? And then reflect on it. Okay, so it's the afternoon crash, not mornings. Got it, that makes sense. Maybe I will suggest this. And then equip them. Offer a free, no pressure resource center item. Like, hey, you want the replay? A quick article or a 3-minute video or the ebook. You decide what's the best fit for what you're hearing with their struggle. Then bridge to in-person. Now, you may not do that right away. You may wait for another time, depending on how they engage with your content. And you might say something like, hey, if you like, we can do a 10-minute wellness check-in or a strategy session. No pressure. I'm just going to share a little quick couple tips that I have. And if you're going to put it in your content, you might say something like, hey, type chat, if that would help. or type book. Might be better. All right, so let's put it all together. So here's the plan to have the educator's mindset. Grow your skills, teach consistently, connect with empathy. And that's how you help people buy products you believe in with zero hard sell. Inside your Freedom Project, we call this Build Your Community and Educate It. Hey, if this was helpful, you're invited to stick around, tap subscribe, give this a like, and tell me one question your audience asks a lot. And we'll create a simple educational answer that you can share. Thanks for being here and choosing the educator's path.